crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there, guys. Welcome to another Crypto and Beer live stream. Appreciate you all tuning in. Always appreciate the support that comes from the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Certainly having a wonderful day over here, or night, or afternoon, wherever you are. I hope it's going good. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Shout out to the Blue Crew once again, guys. Let me know how the connections coming through, the sound, and everything like that. But anyways, let's get this started. Cheers to y'all. Let's see how warm it's going to get by the end of this stream. But shout out to all of y'all tuning in. Thanks for any likes, any views. You guys are amazing. So once again, guys, Render token is the kind of crypto that the Blue Crew was really aware of early days. Seeing Render token, RNDR, getting some love from the Solana conference. A lot of respect from the founders of Solana. The Render token, the OTOY network, the connections they have to the entertainment industry, the connections they have all around the crypto space, the technology they're using, their use case. Really loving. That's why we got the party filter on right now, because Render token, unbelievable. Was just watching your video. Carl Lewis, what's up, man? Cheers to you. Man, the sun is going down on this side pretty hard. It's like burning me. It's a little bit of a hot day, so I got to carry this around, unfortunately. I like it when I have it all set there, though. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What up, Blue Crew? XR Free Me, how you doing, dude? Cheers to you. Guys, appreciate you. Darcy B, or Darcy in the house. What's up, Darcy? Jason Geo in the house. How's it going? Jason Geo always calling out some good cryptos himself out there. But we're celebrating Render token. We're celebrating Sologenic. We're celebrating Solana. We're celebrating the Cosmos ecosystem, right? So many great opportunities out there, and some that we were very lucky to take advantage of. Hell, I even made a great trade with the dog meme coin in the past week. It just seemed like this past week and a half was just unbelievable in crypto. Who knows what the future holds? It looks like we're going through some sideways momentum for at least right now, some retracements. I haven't got to look at the prices yet. Maybe they've, turned a corner, but I just know Render token was sticking out today. So cheers to those who joined on that ride. XR Free Me, dude, I just came across a notebook where I wrote down the first time you told me about Solana. Thank you. Oh, man. Cheers to you, XR Free Me. Yeah, I still believe in Solana. Guys, I don't know if you guys saw the interview with David Schwartz and Sam Bankman-Fried from Ripple's Swell. But that should be some really good news for Solana as well, because remember, Sam Bankman-Fried heavily invested in Solana, right, through his Alameda research project. So once again, we keep finding more and more connections between these very fast transaction payment protocols, super cheap, right? And the connections, especially between Solana and the XRPL, Interledger protocol, what have you. The applications, the blockchains that are using the Interledger protocol are going to be the ones that benefit the most. But we already know it's a done deal in terms of universal mode for Interledger protocol, which must use XRP. Sam Bankman-Fried himself saying, it's not going to be like 58 freaking blockchains that are used most often, right? There's going to be probably the continuation of the growth of blockchains, but it's going to probably be a big four, sort of like what we're seeing in big tech today, right? The ones that drive the most liquidity, because if you have a ton of liquidity, the network effects are unbelievable, right? And it totally makes sense. So hence why we go over Mojo Loop Interledger protocol, because there's one standard that all these financial institutions, all these banks are going to be jumping on board with. It brings a level playing field. It opens up tremendous opportunities to partnerships or customers you never would have had before. Tons of financial inclusion. So one loop for all, XRP the standard. Can't believe it, man. But of course, we're jumping in on what could be part of that big four. So we feel like XRP is definitely going to be in that Mount Rushmore. Is Solana going to be in it? Is Atom going to be in it? Is XLM going to be in it? Is it Algorand? What do you guys think? Quant, Electronium now, with seeing Electronium in the Digital Pound Foundation with Avalanche and Quant and Ripple. Some really big names for Electronium to be part of there, and having support from Digital Pound Foundation. I think Electronium is going to start doing some good things. Guys, thanks for the 6 viewers, the 4 likes to the channel. You guys are amazing. Is SHIB? Yeah, is SHIB part of the big 4 that's running most of all these transactions and liquidity and volume for the blockchain space? What if Atom is part of the big 4, but it allows for there to be tons of other blockchains, because Atom is the internet of blockchains, right? So maybe just through connecting to Atom, you have an availability to hundreds of other blockchains, but the majority of the liquidity perhaps going through just the Cosmos hub. But that doesn't mean you would probably not have like your $1 million caps, your $1 billion caps. There's going to definitely be, I feel like, a small amount that have trillions of dollars to their name, right? I don't think, all these cryptos are going to be in the trillions of dollars. It's not going to be like a top 100 and all of them are at $1 trillion. Sean Thompson in the house. What's up, Sean Thompson? It's good to see you. I think SHIB and Doge may stay. Flare is supporting, so that's something. I mean, yeah, like I'm not saying those type of cryptos won't stay, but in terms of the ones that will have the overall most liquidity in the space, it's probably just going to be, some really powerhouse layer 1 tokens, not layer 2s, right? There will be use for layer 2s, though, and other tokens, like, for example, one of my favorite layer 2s, the one we're celebrating today, Render Token. It's a great layer 2 solution. They have a pretty interesting use case of how to tokenize, the GPU rendering, and they have a working product that's out there. Apple's already working with OTOY. The major movie industry studios are working with OTOY using their rendering services. Right? NFT space, OpenSea, and it's going to be, the use for render and OTOY and their Octane render system to generate faster upload speeds for intensive graphics is huge. It's huge. Especially, we're seeing NFTs just continuing to grow. The growth of this NFT market, render is going to go with it as well. Another great show with Berserker last night. Totally. Always good hanging out with Berserker. Shout out to his channel, by the way. If you guys haven't subscribed to Berserker, he's definitely a big-time supporter of this channel, and we're showing him some love. Already a legend. Love what he's doing over there. Always good hanging out with everybody there. Everybody's such a character in there now, man. We got like a good continuation of people who jump in. We got Tails from the Crypto. Shout out to Tails from the Crypto too. His YouTube page should be huge. His Twitter page should have so many follows, but just like when XRP Bags was starting out, and with a bunch of other people in the space, already a legend, just needs to be recognized. So shouting them out. XRPville coming out with some really good stuff too. Our Funky Fresh 707. So shout out to all those guys, man. That was my first time on Berserker's stream. Oh, that's awesome, man. You guys are nuts. Packed house last night. It was like the Brady Bunch. It was like the Brady Bunch last night. It was crazy. So, seeing these clips from Ripple Swell, seeing Sam Bankman-Fried there, seeing FTX, I think it solidifies, we've been talking about FTT looking really appealing because we're seeing FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried just continuing to succeed, making the right decisions, right? And now we're seeing possibly this, collaboration between FTX and Ripple, and him kind of having a same, vision of this overall space as that of like a David Schwartz, for example. Him and David Schwartz look oddly similar. Just got to say that. They look very oddly similar. They talk very similarly. Hell, it was like seeing them in a split screen was like looking at David Schwartz talking to his past self, or his like clone, his future clone or something. It was crazy. But either way, FTX, that collaboration with Ripple, I'm interested to see maybe more things that expand from that. Maybe FTX announcing certain support for XRP, certain, DeFi options, who knows? FTT tokens, super bullish on that one. Solana, we know Alameda Research is heavily invested in Solana and what they're doing with Serum, right? So SRM looks appealing too. Yeah, cheers to y'all, guys. I mean, what a wonderful time to just be keeping up to date with what this clear leader in the blockchain space, two of the clear leaders right now, or not clear leaders. FTX is not a clear leader, but definitely making its name known. Seeing Ripple and FTX having that little bit of a, talk at Ripple Swell, mind you. So usually those who speak at Ripple Swell are Ripple customers, right? Or affiliates. So I'm thinking there's going to be some really good things coming from FTX about Ripple and XRP, right? The liquidity for that digital asset. Solana, of course. Compound coming out of nowhere as well. So two surprises was FTX and Compound speaking there. I never knew really too much about the project, but now that seems pretty interesting, and maybe they provide some DeFi options in the future for XRP. Maybe 2022 we just start seeing crazy uses for DeFi from XRP, since centralized exchanges are not listing it currently, right? Or relisting it. Guys, appreciate every one of you tuning in. Ralph Cooper's in the house. What's up, Ralph Cooper? This sun's shining down on me too hard, so I just got to hold my phone. Unfortunately, kind of like it just having at that fixed length, and I don't have to hold it up for so long. But guys, thanks for the 10 viewers, the 11 likes. You guys are amazing. Cheers to y'all. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you guys are at. Please let me know what type of cryptos you guys are like up to date with or looking forward to. Maybe possible airdrops for certain ecosystems, maybe some really great NFTs that are coming out. One of my friends in the space, he's told me about this NFT platform that is Tezos based, which is really interesting, and the quality of the NFTs. Tezos really, I think Tezos under $10 is pretty undervalued, considering they're starting to build these NFT applications, these metaverse applications, these other DeFi applications. So good opportunities coming out there. The Tezos wallet is pretty good. I think it's like almost par with MetaMask, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's like a cheaper version of MetaMask. I mean, I'm not saying MetaMask can't be cheap, depending on the network you end up using, of course. But it just reminds me a lot of that user interface. I think there's better wallet applications, but it's always good seeing cheap fees, fast transactions happening, no matter, how the user interface looks. So Tezos, we've talked about it for a pretty long time on this channel as well. It never gets its due for some reason as a financial token in like the same realm as XLM, XDC, or Quant, or, any of these for some reason. But I think Tezos is pretty undervalued. Vince, my lord, man. Vince must have made some really big money in the past week or something, man. Shout out to Vince. My man, dude. 2 donations in the same day. You are out of your mind, dude. Thanks for the support to this channel, as always, my man. He's got an awesome Twitter as well, guys. Shout out to Vince. UBX, the UBIX token. Interesting. Didn't they have an ICO, though, back in the day? But maybe it's a good trade-all opportunity right now. All right. Flux, it's gone wild. Flux has gone wild. Okay. They're kind of a decentralized cloud platform as well, right? Flux. All right, I got to check those out. Yep, I can't wait, man. I already have my trust line set. I can't wait for that airdrop. It's going to be amazing. I already connected it with my Ledger Nano as well, so it's going to be fun getting, 0.2%. It's not that much solo jumping in, but, it's good. Any airdrop's a good airdrop, right? Silent Notary with UBX. Is it UBIX, like UBIX? Is it that one? Jason Geo that you're talking about, or is it a different UBX? I'm down to check it out. Jason Geo knows his stuff. And same thing with Connie. Flux. I got to check that out. Yeah, those sound pretty appealing. I think Fabric. Fabric looks really good for Solana. Synthetics platform. So I think that, reminds me of what Synthetics used to be for Ethereum. Right now, just imagine for a platform like Solana. I think Fabric's going to do some good things, and it looks like it's pretty down there. Flow Chain looks pretty good. We looked at that earlier today. Internet Node Token, their collaboration with the BSN, the Blockchain Service Network, keeps our eyes on them. Despite, nobody likes it when they see a coin that looks like it's not really doing too much. But they do update, right? They do keep people updated. They just updated their roadmap. But the price is just going sideways and it looks boring, right? It looks boring. That's when we like jumping in on these tokens. Yeah, it's that one. It's on BitTrue and will 10x soon. Okay, Jason Geo, cheers to that, man. Thanks for bringing awareness to the Blue Crew. Jason Geo usually shouts out a lot of awesome tokens. And of course, he's an OG XRP investor too, so definitely knows this stuff. Elastos, guys, Elastos climbing back up above $5. We can't forget about ELA. Unbelievable with KDA, by the way, Cadena. You guys remember when we were discovering Cadena for the first time on the stream? And we're like, okay, it's at $1. That's a super low supply. Right? 25x from that dollar range. Insane. So Cadena, Render Token, all these cryptos at the time when everybody was bearish, this channel with the Blue Crew was bullish. We were going in for that dip, that 70% retracement we had over the summer from the highs in March. We were digging in, man. We were dollar cost averaging. We were buying that dip up. We believed that the bull market was going to continue. It's not for sure yet, but hell, man, it's been a wonderful relief rally, that is for sure. And some cryptos have already gone past their previous all-time highs, which is a good sign, hopefully, for the major cap cryptos. Bitcoin obviously went past its previous all-time high as well. Major retracement happened, right? Guys, thanks for the 14 views, the 15 likes. I think I can rest this down now. There we go. Cheers to y'all. Juno Protocol has had a nice little retracement. It went up pretty fast to the upside at like $15 per for Juno. If you don't know Juno, interoperable smart contracts on the Cosmos ecosystem through the inherently inter-blockchain communication enabled applications already built on top of it, waiting for their Moneta upgrade to really start cranking out this stuff. Really excited for the future of Cosmos ecosystem, man. Since the launch of IBC, that has really been a big bang for that ecosystem. And, the way Solana had its time this year, I feel like almost Atom could be like that going into, seeing where it's at near the end of 2022 is going to be very interesting. They expect to have over 200 blockchains IBC enabled by the end of 2022. That's just a year away. And they only have maybe 20 blockchains that are IBC enabled. So they got 180 more blockchains to launch before the end of next year. This is going to be crazy. Especially, understanding if IBC is continuing to be a success, that's just going to be so good for these early IBC projects and things like the decentralized cloud with AKT, Akash Network. Once again, Akash Network's under $3, and so much developments have happened for it. And once again, the growth of IBC means more projects can maybe onboard into that decentralized cloud marketplace using interoperable smart contracts of Juno, enabling private smart contracts of the Secret Network. And you guys know Secret Network just released NFTs, or an announcement that Tarantino will release NFTs using Secret Network. And what they're providing in terms of private NFT ownership is pretty awesome, because right now there's a problem with that right click and save of your JPEG, of your NFT, or save the JPEG and whatnot. Secret Network is offering a solution to that, which is going to be really cool. Like when you view the NFT, if you're not the owner, it looks blurred, which is awesome. That just shows how early NFTs are in general. Like we're still discovering these new things you can do with them and how to keep them inherently more private and how to give more advantages to the owners of those NFTs. Picked up some DXO, now just waiting on Metaverse for launch. Okay. Which pools are you using at Osmosis? I think right now I'm just using the Juno Osmo and Atom Juno pools. I've actually jumped out of the majority of those pools to either consolidate into Osmo and just stake the Osmo, because there's going to be some Osmo airdrops in the future that are going to be coming. So I want to start delegating to certain delegators. And then also, you know, sending over to things like CoinSwap that's run by IrisNet. And there's a really awesome Atom Iris pool that gives you around 80+% APY in Atom. So I'm a big fan of Iris. I'm a big fan of Atom. I think that's really great to be earning Atom passive rewards over time for hodling, and then I just keep compounding the interest. I believe in the Cosmos ecosystem, obviously. So to me, that's a really like a gem of a AMM, if you will, is CoinSwap.market by IrisNet. But you would probably have to be somebody who, you know, enjoys the Iris protocol, hodls Iris token. I don't know too many people who hodl Iris token, but, you know, we've done a deep dive on it in this channel. We're bullish on it for sure. IrisNet might be one of those big ones because it's in tandem with Atom. The success of either one is a success for the other. They're like twin protocols. But here, Juhis, or Playlist, what's up, man? Let me try to give you a wrench here. I wish the sun wasn't just hitting my face the whole time at that spot, but it is what it is. Picked up some DXO. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the one. It's on BitTrue. Will 10x soon. Can't wait to check that one out, you guys. So many good cryptos out there, so little time. What other cryptos are out there, you guys, that you are really excited about? I think I'm not too bullish on the Ethereum ecosystem. It's looking like there's something interesting going on with Ethereum. That's for sure. I just don't really like the user experience. I think I'm at a point with crypto that I want really good user experience with it, because then I feel like many other people out there would have just as easy of a time using it as I am, right? So things like, you know, Kepler with the Cosmos ecosystem, things like Phantom with the Solana ecosystem, things like Tezos's Temple wallet with their ecosystem, right? Algorand with the My ALGO wallet. Pretty easy to use. Xumm Wallet very soon. I mean, Xumm Wallet and the XRPL are in such early days. Can't wait to experience what the NFT markets are going to be for that one. Airdrops that would come, more airdrops that are bound to come for XRP holders. It's going to be amazing. Airdrops coming for SGB holders. Airdrops coming for Flare holders. Maybe more airdrops in the future coming for Solo. You know, it's what a wonderful time to be in the space, that is for sure. XYO, yep, we got to keep our eyes out for XYO. We're still holding what we have with XYO, but we took most start profits because we knew about that one since it was triple zeros. Same thing with like MTV, for example, or what was the other one? Hydro. The legend. What's up, SB? How you doing, man? Cheers to you guys, man. Shout out to the Blue Crew. I think SGB, we've talked about that one. That looks undervalued as hell. SGB looks very, very undervalued. I'm surprised that it's still under 50 cents. I think it got to the low 40s last time I checked. So SGB is so undervalued. That Songbird network is going to kill it. And, you know, you already have Alliance Block looking to use Songbird, right? Tremendous. It's going to snowball, right? We're going to see more quality projects like an Alliance Block using Songbird Network, jumping on, joining the party, and then eventually having collaborations with Flare Networks whenever that's ready to do its thing. The thing I love, though, while we're waiting for Flare Finance and just how amazing that, decentralized exchange is going to be, or AMM, we're going to be having fun with all these other DeFi applications, getting all this experience of how to use DeFi, how to participate in AMMs, liquidity pools, and whatnot. You can use that tree behind you as a tripod. I mean, I'm trying to use this tree because it's just perfect eye level spot right here, but I get the sun hitting me in the face. Usually I'm okay with it, but today's like kind of a hot day, so it's a little bit of a burner. But it's like the only spot I can find right now where I can rest the phone comfortably there. Been geo mining XYO for years. My lord, man, you're probably a freaking bull, Ralph Cooper. Hell yeah, man. Hell yes. Ralph Cooper's an XYO bull. They got interesting collaborations going on, that's for sure. And what their use case specifically is decentralized, GPS and whatnot, right? Trying to open up the centralization of all Google, Google Maps and other GPS systems, right? Crypto whale watchers, man, cheers to you. And plus, the lighting is relatively nice from this angle, right? Like I get like that little bit of a butterfly or like a Rembrandt type of lighting here. It's a little bit harsh though. It's overblown, overexposed for sure. Maybe it's the filter though at the same time. Shout out to the Blue Crew, by the way, man. Cheers to all of y'all. Please feel free to ask me any questions of any other cryptos out there. I mean, I've kind of said my piece of like what has kind of happened since our earlier stream. But I'm, always up to keep hanging out with y'all. If you guys got some questions or anything you guys would like to learn more about. We went over heavily today about the Interledger Protocol, the importance of Interledger Protocol, how basically in all fronts, from the blockchain ecosystems like a Cosmos, Akash, and whatnot, creators like Sunny Agrawal and Greg Asuri acknowledging Interledger Protocol as, they're infatuated with it, they love it. Sunny Agrawal from Cosmos having presented at an Interledger Protocol summit, Kava being there, Flare Networks being there, Stellar, Stronghold, Token, right? And then seeing the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium, creating their own web payments working group that Ripple advises, right? And it's all about Interledger Protocol. Majority of the members of that World Wide Web using Interledger Protocol. RippleNet using Interledger Protocol, and Ripple is a consortium of central banks. And then seeing Interledger Protocol being the best use for in tandem with the ISO 20022 standard. So super bullish, super excited to see how this is all going to unfold. Feel like we're going to see a major campaign season for Ripple and XRP in 2022. I think it's going to be a very exciting time in 2022 for that company. We'll see how this lawsuit progresses, but I mean, it's already been exciting announcing the liquidity hub, which is major. All their central bank partnerships that they announced this year, right? Their connection to the United Emirates, Saudi Arabia, India, right? Brazil, all over the freaking world, man. All over. This chroma strobe is like me waters. Shout out to y'all, man. Cheers to you. Seeing the Bank of England choosing Ripple as the first one. Who knows if maybe Ripple is just a proof of concept. We can never guess that. But what we can go with is that, a lot of institutions are still partnered with Ripple, still using Ripple technology, right? So a lot of people may want to say FUD with the Bank of England, saying, oh, Bank of England maybe didn't really enjoy the experience with Ripple. Maybe they said it was a success, but maybe Ripple is just a proof of concept for something bigger, maybe like Stellar and WorldWire. I do believe Stellar and Ripple could coexist despite. I think both of them could be successful in the future. I know it's really hard for people to imagine that, but I think both of them could be successful. I feel like Ripple has the biggest chance at success though. XRP for sure. So Bank of England, talking about a plan for a real-time gross settlement system and migrating over to that, establishing the ISO 20022 standard across, all payment systems, all financial institutions and central banks, right? Using Interledger Protocol during that proof of concept and just seeing where Interledger Protocol has grown up to now, right? Where Interledger Protocol was, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, so much has happened, so much adoption has continued to happen, and it's only going to, build more and more as we see the rollout of the hype phase of crypto adoption. But we know there's always going to be this one standard, this one connector for all untrusted payments across the internet webs from anybody in the world at any time. That's going to be the XRP bridge. We are lazy lions and we are rich. When Amex XRP card, that'll be interesting. Yeah, it looks like the sun's going down a little bit slowly today, so gotta hold it, unfortunately. Like, do a lot of you guys know about ISO 20022, or did you guys discover ISO 20022 through this channel? What was the first time you heard about the ISO 20022 messaging standard? Because I think if you're in crypto, it's very important to understand about it, hence why we talk about it a lot. And same thing with Interledger Protocol. When you got a lot of, people in blockchain, financial institutions, central banks, the World Wide Web Consortium acknowledging this protocol, and of course ISO 20022, right? Ripple being part of the ISO 20022 Standards Authority and the only company dealing with DLT that's specifically on that standards body, right? So perhaps using Interledger Protocol again, that leaves some really big, that opens up a lot of opportunities right there. It makes it, seem like, okay, this Interledger Protocol, this ILP is the Internet of Value, right? We are crypto veterans, so today is our holiday. Yeah, happy Veterans Day to all of y'all out there. And if you have the day off of work, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a chair, grab some food, grab something. Thanks for the 20 likes, y'all. The 14 viewers. You guys are absolutely amazing. And once again, thanks for the support. Vince, thanks for the donation, my man. Cheers to you. Let's see if we can make this work, man. I really would like to rest this phone. What are meme tokens you guys are looking into? I've been still just in on Doge and Cheems. Or Keems, I don't know what it's pronounced, but I think it's Cheems. Consolidating, staking, pretty high APY for Cheems. If it goes up and has some really high volatility, that would be great. And then just playing with the house money on that one, basically. I made a really good trade with that one last week. And, of course, I'm not telling you guys, Cheems is the next Doge or SHIB. I feel like it is just a fun play, and it's part of the Solana ecosystem, and that's what I really like. And just seeing certain Solana connections to it. But once again, like, I'm just playing with the house money now, staking at a high APY and then cashing that out into Solana or USDC. What's Shiba Inu and stake and Shiba swap and all that? I don't know too much about Shiba. Don't know too much about Doge. I hodl some Doge, but I don't know too much about those projects. I just know that there's some support from Flare Finance for those ecosystems, but that's about it. Ironically, real whales don't grab. XR Doge. Yeah, I heard XR Doge is doing some really good things. I don't know if I'm gonna get some XR Doge. If I get it donated to me, of course I'll hold on to it and whatnot. But I don't know if I'm gonna be getting some XR Doge. We'll see. XR Doge had a good drop, but I still haven't bought in. Wow. XR Doge is real. No, I hear you, man. I think it's just part of this community token wave that's happening for XRPL. And I'm sure there's going to be amazing high volatility with the price. Maybe I'll throw a little bit at it someday in the future, but right now I'm not as bullish on that as, as I am on other tokens right now. And I know I just talked about Cheems, but that was like, it was like such a bad decision on my part at the time, but I made a good trade with it, and now I'm just hodling like for passive income, basically, the house money on it. So not really technically even involved with that. You guys know me, man. I'd rather be getting some XRP, some renders, some Solana, some Algorand, some XLM. I'm like very layer one type of dude, very much into cryptos that are just involved with Interledger protocol. Obviously, XR Doge being on XRPL means it's connected to Interledger protocol, but it seems like just a community token to me for XRPL. And I could be eating my words. It's probably going to make people a ton of money. It probably will. For some reason, I'm just like more bullish. I'd rather hodl XRP at the end of the day. I can get a ton of XR Doge later when XRPL is unbelievable price, right? No matter what price XR Doge goes to, I doubt if it's higher than XRP and runs more volume than XRP, then I think think there's something wrong with that, right? Jeju Doge rug pulled me. Exactly. That's where I don't want to be put like, I'll put like, maybe $10 into it, $20 into it or something like that. I don't like playing with a, very heavily community-based type of tokens that have super low volumes going through it. So yes, the volatility is high and that's really nice, but at any chance you can get Squid Games, right? But that's the chance we all take at the end of the day, right? How many XR Doge is there? I'm not sure. E4 rockin'. What's up, dude? SHIB token is the number 9 gas guzzler currently on Etherscan. SHIB is number 30 overall. Okay. I can deal with no fees on Osmosis Zone. 0 fees. Why would I deal with any fees on Ether? I really feel like the market's going to have a maturity point where they go like, whoa, it's not progressing to Ethereum 2.0 as quickly as we thought. And, there's just better opportunities out there. There's cheaper fees. There's better NFTs. There's better user experiences. More people are having fun using Solana. More people are having fun using Atom. Right? It's going to happen. Their users' experience, it's unbelievable to me that not many people are realizing just, there's people who are literally out there who think Ethereum and dealing with the fees is the only way to do it right now with crypto. And it's so sad. There's so much wasted money going towards these Ethereum gas fees. It's very sad that people are dealing with that, man. I just avoid it altogether. I want my money to work for me, not like try to make compromises and then try to make my money back in a trade. Squid Games, yeah. 100 billion XR Doge from CoinGecko. Crazy. Oh man, nice. We're in the shade here. I might have to take a sip of water. I feel like standing in the sun for that long got me dehydrated as shit. It did. Zill and Zill swap. Yeah, Zilliqa I think is a major sleeper for sure. Feel Zill is for sure a major sleeper. Had to finish the beer there. It was starting to get warm. You guys know how I hate warm beer. Let me get a sip of water. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Shout out to the Blue Crew. Always grateful to y'all. Always. Thank you for tuning in. We We got 12 viewers, 21 likes. You guys are amazing. Thanks to any new subscribers. All right. So G-Zills, yep, getting them G-Zills. V-Chain and V-Thor, right? Still swaps got liquidity pools. Okay. What's some good trading pairs on there? Here, let me sit down. Feel like I got too much sun exposure there with the beer. That's the beer, G. Yep. Oh, G-Zills is the beer. That's pretty funny. LOL, agua. Necesito agua. So how's it going, guys? Appreciate you all tuning in, man. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Always good hanging out on Crypto Beer. We're going to be hanging out for a little bit longer with y'all. Feel free to ask any questions about cryptos. Which cryptos you guys are accumulating? What looks like a good trade-all for you? What looks like a good long-term hodl for you? Always up to learn in the crypto space. And the Blue Crew always spread some good awareness, that is for sure. We just learned today about Flux, Ubix, XR Doge. There's definitely an XR Doge movement going on right now. ZIL Bridge makes it possible to use with ETH. Nice. ZIL does have some sort of connection to Ripple, I guess, through unstoppable domains. I hear their form of consensus, though, isn't the best. But Zilliqa looks like it will make some run. I mean, it hasn't really joined the bull cycle in a major way yet compared to some other coins that are similar to its type. And Ethereum 2.0 is copying a lot of the type of consensus Zilliqa has. So maybe there is going to be a hype cycle for Zilliqa sometime in the future. ZETH and ZIL, good pair. ZIL Bridge makes it possible to use ETH. Okay. I got a Flux node, and Flux blew up from 17 cents to over $2. Man, Frogadelic, I don't know how you, like, wow. How do you do it, man? Because didn't you say you also had strong nodes? Like, damn, man, to find these projects and being able to do that, like, I guess the only node that's really paid off for me in a big way has been Gala nodes. Gala's been awesome. But, you know, I'm going to probably get a master node sometime soon for Zenzo. You know, another gaming platform. I think having nodes for those type of platforms is pretty cool. But, you know, I wish I would have had some strong block nodes. Now I kind of wish I would have had some Flux nodes. Pack Protocol is looking pretty affordable right now. $2,000 looks like it's probably the floor for a Pack Protocol node right now. That looks good. That looks way better than what it was at $6,000 when a lot of people were hyped up about Pack at that time, right? So, you know, I think that looks like a pretty damn good investment. I got to get me a Pack node sometime soon, start earning that passive income, because they're going to have multiple token drops sometime in the future, right? For Pack, they'll be airdropping you Flare tokens, Gala tokens, other tokens as well. So Pack looking really appealing in terms of you know, what's that next strong block, or what's that next Flux node? Hell, maybe Flux node still has a lot more room to grow as well. But those are the three in my radar that I think are pretty fun and have some standing. But we'll see. There's something with Zenzo. For some reason, seeing Gala and their association with Zenzo made me go, okay, Zenzo looks like they're actually working on a real technology then, if Gala's even acknowledging them. They probably do have some major connections to the gaming industry in the same way that Gala does, right? So Zenzo looking really appealing with the price for the node, right? I think it's like, what, $300, $400, $500, something like that. CKJ Cellmate. So right now for a node, I believe it's about 2,500, something like that for a Pack node. What's up, dude? What's up, CKJ Cellmate? Shout out to CKJ Cellmate. Pack is taking forever to blow up. It is, but we need this type of consolidation, right? This is good. This is good for PAC to have this type of consolidation because it blew up so quickly. Right? And you guys know we don't chase pumps. And we saw that, you know, PAC was blown up. Everybody was about it. Everybody was about it. You guys remember on this channel. And I was like, I don't know, I can't chase pumps. I'm sorry, I can't chase the pump. I can't buy a PAC node right now. Hopefully it retraces. It has. I've gotten my wish. Now I just need to pull the trigger and get a freaking PAC node finally. It just seems like a lot of money to me still, like, but there is some future potential right there because they have that connection with Flare Networks, and who knows, maybe some future connections with, you know, with Ripple or something, you know, through the XRPL or something, right? No, yeah, you need about $2,500 worth of PAC to get a master node. According to where I check for master node prices, it's masternodes.online. Crypto Lifer, what is up? My man, Crypto Lifer. Guys, shout out to Crypto Lifer jumping into the chat. What is up, Crypto Lifer? Good to see you, my dude. Guys, Crypto Lifer. If this is the Crypto Lifer I know, this guy's got an awesome YouTube channel out there. Big time supporter of his YouTube channel. He's always posting some amazing content. He likes to look at charts as well. You guys know how we do when we're the Tiger avatar, the 3D Tiger avatar, and we're checking out some charts. Crypto Lifer, definitely a big influence on this channel. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. Thanks for joining, dude. But yeah, in terms of masternodes, I check on masternodes.online for masternode prices. The ones that have looked appealing to me, at least, have been PAC Protocol. Especially now from its retracement, right? It used to be $6,000 per. Now it's about $2,500 for a PAC Protocol node. Zenzo is kind of like a very swing for the fences and see if it can maybe ride off the coattails of Gala Games, because they have an association there. They've helped participated in each other's AMMs and things like that. So PAC Protocol or Zenzo looks like a good swing for the fences one and earning passive income. We've seen this one be very highly volatile. We've seen it go up to about 20 cents or so, right? And it went to a low of about 1 cent. So that looks like an amazing opportunity right there. I mean, I don't know if it's the king of utility tokens. Obviously, it's not like an XRP or a XLM or ALGO, Solana, Quant, HBAR, in that realm at all. But it seems like maybe a fun thing to just participate in. Yeah, Crypto Lifer is the man, dude. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. He's got a blue wrench now, guys. He's part of the blue crew here. Can you mint some NFTs for the blue crew? Tenacious Tigers? Or something like that? That's an interesting thing. Mint some NFTs for y'all. I'll take that into consideration right there, Frogadelic. Maybe that could be something for the Green Giants, right? Airdrop NFTs to the Green Giants. Once we have memberships for this channel, that's going to be awesome. Once again, when we hit 2,900 subscribers, we'll be, opening the door for people to be members and become green wrenches amongst the blue wrenches, the blue crew, the Green Giants. NFTs are like community hype cycles, exactly. It's tough, man. With NFTs, exactly, you need to be part of the right community at the right time, right? Same thing with these meme tokens, right? People are starting to view these tokens like collectibles in a way, right? And that's why people like NFTs a lot, because the NFT supply is even lower, right? So we're not even into the fractional NFT ownership really aspect of, this market yet, which is going to be crazy as well. But that's why people really love NFTs, smaller supply, and hopefully you're part of the, right time when there's high demand for that NFT. It's like holding a token with a super low supply, right? Something like a Quant or a Compound or Atom token or Solana or Bitcoin for whatnot. Like Bitcoin, I think, is going to be a collectible in the future. I don't know if it's going to run the payment system of the future. I honestly don't believe it will, but there's definitely a lot of people who strongly do believe in it, and I respect your opinion. I think the crypto that was originally set up for payments, wanting to work with governments and regulators, is going to probably do better than Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. And that seems like something that XRP is very well suited for. Everything that we're hoping for with crypto and mass adoption involves regulators. Regulators are part of the masses too, right? Hell, they control monetary policy. So it's going to be very hard to, unless they see Bitcoin, and choose Bitcoin, then, that's the new monetary policy, right? But right now it seems like Bitcoin from the beginning wanted to be anti-bank, anti-government, right? Or at least the way BTC maxis are and whatnot. And that's not a very good direction to go towards at the beginning of your inception. I found out in March 2021 a first edition Charizard card went for 400K. I had two in 2005 and sold for pennies. I hear you, man. I had some holographic Charizards as well, dude. It's very sad. It's very sad. Anything I get my kid in the future, and I happen to think it's stupid at the time, but it's like a toy or something like that, I might ask him to keep it, Trading cards, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards are going to probably have been going nuts as well. So these like old school Magic the Gathering, right? These old school trading card games still have so much value right now. It's insane. And that's what we're seeing with NFTs as well, right? With collectibles. Hell, you're seeing NFTs becoming like trading cards, right? Where you can evolve your trading cards, have them participate in battles and things like that. There's something like that's called like Epic Hero that's out right now. That's like a trading card battle NFT game. I can't. What I would like to do is with my NFTs, if they ever make me, whichever way I hit the moon or whatever, or any of us hit the moon, but if I were to, I would love to get some like digital displays that look like painting frames or something and post my NFTs on there. That would be pretty cool. In my like man cave or something, LOL, a collectible, antique crypto. Yeah, they'll be like, this is Bitcoin. Per Bitcoin is going at $1 million. It is the oldest crypto and the most collected, or the most demanded out of the cryptos. It is a great collectible. And some people still use it for payments, believe it or not. Something like that. Oh man, we're getting a lot of new members to the Blue Crew today, man. I appreciate it. I feel like the YouTube algos are finally starting to come around. Hell, maybe we've convinced the YouTube algorithms finally, you guys. Maybe they're like, dude, this guy's right. We are using Interledger Protocol. Hell, YouTube's already COIL enabled. Right? We're already sending micropayments to content creators. Why not? This guy's not like spreading conspiracies or anything. He's just telling people what's up. He's telling people that, yeah, Interledger Protocol is going to be the internet of value. The value layer to the internet. ILP. Gary thinks they're securities. NFT billboards will be a thing. Oh, for sure. It would be like a live painting. Exactly. Hell, man. These tech companies would love that, right? They definitely want that stuff to happen. Hell, looking at the metaverse commercial for Meta for Facebook, they want all four walls to be massive screens. They want us to just be surrounded by screens. They want us to get lost in a small box that is our home, surrounded by screens, and experiencing a world within there because the world outside of it is just too scary to get involved with, right? The climate is changing so much. There's natural disasters happening everywhere. There's riots everywhere. There's angry people out there. There's people who can possibly infect you. Why would you want to leave your home? Hell, your home is just a big virtual device. You can explore the metaverse in your home. All these online goods that you have. Hell, you're getting paid for staying at home and experiencing the metaverse. That's great. Thank you, Gary. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Gary Gensler. Thank you, Gary, for another wonderful day to be able to accumulate XRP on the low. Will pro athletes sign contracts or sign contracts or NFTs in the future? Wouldn't be surprised. Hell, there was already some NFL players who take their payments in Bitcoin, specifically, right? Hell, remember that one guy? There was one NFL player who was really hip to the game. I forgot what Cyrus. Oh man, I can't even remember what his freaking name was. But he was this offensive lineman for the Chargers who just took all of his pay in Bitcoin. And that was like around the times that Bitcoin was in the bear market, right? Like that guy is... That NFL team is like, what? He just made triple of the salary we just gave him. Old tape of... what's the old tape of Gary Gensler? Like, was he in some snuff film or some porno or something? Is global ID a good thing ultimately? I feel like it's not. There's going to be positives and negatives to everything, especially when it comes to technology. I think something like a global ID, you know, it's going to be... It's tough, man, because they're already starting to create NFT, like QR codes that need to be signed for your medical records and stuff like that, or to, you know, see if you gotten the Pokemon sticker, if you guys know what I'm saying. If you guys gotten the Pokemon sticker, you would need to verify that. And your phone would be... Basically, our phones are becoming our future wallets, future, you know, record container where we can provide verification for everything, right? To get in anywhere, to travel anywhere, to purchase anything. So, and global ID being, you know, one of the major ones, at least out there, that looks like it's very hip to the game in terms of, you know, creating a global identification platform through your cell phone for everything. And everything's becoming contactless anyway, and everything's going through cell phones. Cell phones are only becoming cheaper as well for, you know, the unbanked to own and then get involved and become banked, right? Sounds very dystopian. I mean, it's dystopian right now. I understand the world is as you are. I'm very optimistic, and I'm bullish, you know, optimistic on the people who are awake, but you need to know your enemy and what they're doing, and there's a ton of injustice out there. So it's dystopian right now, and if this injustice, you know, if people aren't trying to improve themselves first and then improve the lives of their loved ones and friends, it's really hard to change the world then at that point, right? So I know it's dystopian, but that's what, you know, this unjust or, you know, kind of malicious powers to be, or whatever you want to call them, right? They always say, who's they? They is the people with money who control monetary policy, right? They're called the central banks. And they're looking to do the perfect end game right now. They're doing the perfect heist. They're keeping us distracted in so many directions where we're not buying gold. We're not getting XRP. We're not getting, you know, we're not becoming aware of certain things that are going to be shifting in the realm of monetary policy, right? A lot of people have other things on their mind. Because they're going to move forward with this type of stuff, right? So it's going to look dystopian until the people finally decide to act up and be like, yo, this is all effed up. All of this is completely effed up, and how have we just let it continue over time? It's been happening since the beginning of man, right? There's always been people who are heavily in power dictating the lives of the many, right? The few dictating the lives or the direction of the lives of the many. Yep, Okung, Russell Okung. Yep, that was him. He said, pay me in Bitcoin back in the day, man. Legend. Freaking legend. And I know it sounds very pessimistic, sounds like, you know, the world is just going to be doomed. I'm going to have fun during it, man. If the world is crumbling around our eyes, and if it does crumble, I'm going to still be having fun hanging out with the Blue Crew. Riding off the coattails of whoever's coattails we need to ride off of to, you know, have financial freedom and just have good times with our loved ones and our friends. I'll be going to the Citadel. Crypto paradise, exactly, man. Exactly. The new few, we are the new few. Yep, probably. Not many people in XRP now, man. There's too many distractions everywhere else, and it's too risky. It's a major risk. By then, it will be far too late. Tech oligarchs will have even more power then, especially with Robot Boy trying to create Oasis with his meta BS. I mean, they're all trying to create that. They want to keep us in our homes for as much as possible. We've seen their PDFs, right, from the Royal Bank of Canada and what their ultimate agenda is, but they make it sound like it's so convenient for us, right? Like we're the major benefactors. Look, everything delivered to your home. You can even work from home. Everything at your home. Explore the universe in a simulated way through your home, right? Hell, even cover your mouth, eyes, and ears in your home. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And people are just accepting it, right? It's like that Tool song, Stinkfist. It's just going further and further up, and we're just more and more comfortable with the freaking ass kicking and what they're telling us to do and impending on our freedom. Our freedom, right? It's a nice house. Yeah. Yeah, you can make it look like the most lovely house. Like, you just make it look like a forest inside your house, right? You just have video simulations of all these, just an open forest, like you're at a, you know, somewhere, some wonderful park, like this one perhaps. Maybe I'm in a simulation right now. Maybe all of this stuff is just at the heart of my home right now, and I'm representing an avatar that I wanted to be in, or was randomly generated for me for this experience called life. Man, we've really gone into the deep end here. Should it be allowed? Tax properties every year are another example. I restored it myself. Nice. I restored this this home myself, right? That's going to be the new version of house flipping, is flipping your home to be metaverse compatible, right? Everything's just screens in there. Tool, hell yeah. Oh yeah, man, so good. Tool's great. XRP's a Tool as well. Tool was just Tool's a cool band though, for sure. They will tax digital land too, digital property taxes. Yep, exactly. Anyway, they can just keep getting more money. Oh, if anything, contactless payments right now, they're loving that. They're loving that. They love the contactless payments. All the fees they're receiving, right, and able to impose, because you have no other choice. There's no other way to get the thing that you're trying to get online. There's no way to order the food that you're trying to get for takeout online. You have to deal with those fees. Oh man, oh no. Now we got the Tool army coming in. Guys, no. This isn't a Tool live stream, all right? Will you buy fake land and property on the metaverse? The elites are buying up real life land while everyone is metaversing. Exactly. I'm buying real life things. I'm into the real life stuff. I'm into getting precious metals, gold, right? Silver, copper. Precious metals, physical properties, for sure. Real estate, right? Good call right there, Crypto Paradise. Guys, thanks for the 28 likes, the 14 viewers. You guys are amazing, man. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm buying real land, tons of it. Digital land equals endless supply. Exactly. They're gonna try to make unique things, though, right? That it owns its own unique feature in the blockchain, right? It's one of the earliest ones based on time that it was made. Yeah, man, if anything, I'm hoping, because of, you know, being aware that we're going towards digital payments and trying to invest in digital currencies, that I can ultimately afford a life that is kind of away from it all, right? That's kind of away from just being digital, right? But by playing the game as well, right? That's the funny thing, is like playing the digital game that they're having us play and want most people to jump in and play, right? The growth of crypto hopefully gives us opportunities to not have to play for too long. Like, while everybody else is gonna probably be slaving away doing play to earn games, for example, trying to earn money through play to earn video games. And I'll be playing some play to earn video games, but not trying to make a job of it. I feel like in the future there'll probably be like a job of doing certain play to earn games. Hopefully I can just be reaping from the benefits. Digital property taxes and homeowners accord codes and regs. Yeah. Real women. Real men, real women, real people. Having a real community, not just 14 people who are watching me, right? Having actually real 14 people watching me here. I probably wouldn't be as confident talking to all of y'all. It would be feeling really weird. It would feel like I'm on a soapbox and I'm just talking. Because like here, I feel like we're still having a conversation for some reason. And we're getting it. But it's not like I'm at a press conference, and I'm like sitting at the top with the mic and then everybody's just asking me questions or something. It's like, I feel like this is a good way of democratizing it all. Wall-to-wall screens? Sure, exactly. That's the future of the homes, right? If the new modern home is like everything's digital. Look at all the LED lights. Look at the big walled screens, right? Oh, this whole wall, you can make. Oh, I love the wallpaper you chose for this digital wall. Is that an NFT? How much is it valued at? Oh, okay, I want that digital wall there. Yeah, we're totally getting lost in our technology. Hopefully, as the virtual property cost rises, real home prices start declining. Being able to fluctuate with the markets, right? Metaverse is crashing, go into real estate, like, real properties, and then real properties start crashing, you go into metaverse. Can an NFT be like an app in a container? I don't know. I think I need a little bit more elaboration there. I think I need a little bit more from that question. But from what I understand, man, it's just basically an object backed by the blockchain, right? And it's tokenized. You put a value to it. And maybe there's a limited supply. Maybe there's not a limited supply, right? But ultimately, it's just backed up by a computer, by a ledger, by the blockchain. GameStop is starting to build the metaverse. Oh yeah, everybody's building the metaverse. The new final frontier. We thought the final frontier was in space. The final frontier is in our computers, in the crypto space, in the cyber space. That's the final frontier. We had it all wrong. Star Trek was making us think it was space, but it's actually the cyberverse. GameStop is starting to build the metaverse. They aren't only creating an NFT marketplace. That's just the start. Facebook's Meta BS is a knee-jerk reaction to what Ryan Cohen and GameStop is doing. Either way, both of them are centralized, though. A centralized company cannot be responsible or control the metaverse, or create it, for that matter. Right? We don't want a centralized company creating the metaverse or having control over the metaverse that they're making. Decentralization is the end game. They want decentralization, or an illusion of decentralization. I was in Decentraland today. It was like Yahoo chats from early 2000s with some more features. Interesting. But what's the $1 trillion problem at the end of the day, you guys, right? The $1 trillion problem is payments. Being able to make quick, micro, fast, cheap, secure payments, right? So when I look at things like the metaverse and maybe having FOMO for the metaverse, having FOMO for NFTs, having FOMO for certain tokens that really aren't, trying to solve major problems, but creating interesting innovations, I'll give them that. But the one that solves the problem, the digital asset that can solve that $1 trillion problem of payments, and if it masters payments, it'll be able to do metaverse really well. It'll be able to do data transactions really well, very fast, very secure, very cheap, right? So Ripple and XRP, XLM, Algorand, Solana, right? These really fast transaction type of protocols, very cheap, are going to be able to build hell of a metaverse, right? Same thing with Atom. They're going to be able to build a hell of a metaverse because they're able to get business done quickly, make transactions quickly. Bitcoin solves nothing. Exactly, it's just another silo. In a world of silos, what's the bridge? We need a bridge in a world of silos. BTC ain't a bridge. GameStop's trying to be the ultimate destination for gamers. True, but I trust Ryan Cohen, the blue-collar billionaire, than the robot. I hear you. More than the robot who can't even fake being human. I mean, yeah, Facebook's CEO is terrible. I'm interested to see what happens. It's so build better bridges. Exactly. Yeah, if you're making transactions across the metaverse, you better hope you're able to make fast transactions, right? Faster payments, very cheaply, right? That's what it always comes back to. Can I transact this NFT very quickly and cheaply? Can I send it to the person like sending an email or a photo? How fast does it settle? Any 0.005 or less gems out there with utility? At this point, I don't think crypto is based on utility, to tell you the truth. I think a lot of crypto is based on hype and speculation. Even these so-called utility tokens are promises of down the line utility, right? We're not seeing true utility. Maybe in regards of XRP we do, because we've actually seen enterprise use of XRP, the token, through MoneyGram and their collaboration there, right? A major enterprise. So, but the ones that do have big promises of utility, like the Quants, the H-bars, the Codies, I still like those tokens. I mean, I know they're not 0005. Any crypto that's at 0005 right now that I like, I'm trying to think of one, man. I could give you 00. I mean, there's like man, I wouldn't recommend Cheems. I'm in on Cheems, but that's like a 002, 003 right now. But that's a meme coin. I'm not going to try to recommend a meme coin. Utility token that's double zeros. SHX might be good. It's still at a penny. It's not 005 though. Internet node tokens at a penny. Can't really think of ones that are 005s right now. That's a tough one, man. We were able to do that earlier in the year, but now it's like, I think the ones that are really legitimate have already, maybe Kin, maybe Casino Coin, but I don't feel confident in those. Utility is not needed yet. Everything has to crash, then we need utility. Exactly. Oh man, I miss those days of VeChain being under a penny for sure. Yeah, XR Doge sounds fun. Inspector 420, XR Doge is providing a payment portal for web page checkouts. They are almost done making it a decentralized exchange. I mean, it's a community token, y'all. It's a community token, so it's going to be driven by the community and where the community takes it. And I hope the best for XR Doge. I'd rather go for what XR Doge is built on top of. That's super cheap right now. Super cheap. And, I can envision longer term success, right? XRP. Not saying XR Doge won't succeed in the long term, and who knows if it'll be around 10 years from now. I feel like XRP has a better chance of being around 10 years from now. But I hear you. It would be fun to just throw $10 in on XR Doge. See what ends up happening there. RSR is still undervalued, for sure. Miss buying under a penny. That was a fun one, to buy under a penny for sure. Wrapped assets are awesome. Yeah, sure. I think IBC is changing the world of wrapped assets. When you're inter-blockchain communication enabled, you don't need to wrap the asset anymore. The asset itself is being used for cross-chain compatibility. And if the future is cross-chain, then wrapped assets, I think, are, you know, kind of just, they were good for the short term, but it would just be great if you can just use BTC on Ethereum, you know, in a normal way without it having to be ETH BTC or whatever it is, you know, wrapped BTC. It'd just be great to just be using, you don't have, the less hurdles you have to jump through, the better, in my opinion. So IBC is doing something like that where, you know, I can use Atom on Osmosis Zone. I can use, like, I don't have to wrap my Atom token. I don't have to wrap, you know, all the other tokens in the Cosmos ecosystem, for example, to use them. In a way, IBC is like the major wrap for all of them. Like, they just automatically all become wrapped for a lifetime together, and they can cross-chain interoperate, right? Yeah, DSLA, right? DSLA looks good. XRP is my number one too, for sure. I'm feeling super bullish these days with XRP, you guys. I feel really, really bullish with it. I've always been bullish. You guys know that. The core of my investments is anything connection to XRP or Interledger protocol. But I think at this point, you know, I finally gotten to get certain cryptos that I want and stake them and earn passive income and play DeFi with them. And, you know, taking some rewards into XRP, right? Many other solid coins, but yes, XRP will always be my main bish. Yeah, all the others are side chicks. Yeah, exactly, man. Finally made it home, beer time. Ralph Cooper, shout out to you, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, thanks for the 11 viewers, the 28 likes. You guys are amazing, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are. Let's talk a little bit more. So yeah, Solana's looking good. XRP, XLM, I got a feeling XLM's going to do some things in the future for sure. It just doesn't make sense that XLM wouldn't be jumping into DeFi and the NFT space in a major way very soon. I feel like they're almost, you know, trying to go in lockstep with what Ripple is doing and save like some really big announcements for later. Who knows what they're doing, man, but go Ralph, I'm still driving. Sean Thompson. Many other solid coins, but yes, XRP, yep. It all connects back to it, man. It has the biggest use case. Solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem has been working for years, traveling the globe, talking to central banks from all countries, right? Trying to implement and be using Interledger protocol with ISO 20022. They're the only blockchain company that's really gotten a global presence like no other, and a validator ecosystem like no other that's spread all across the globe. They are definitely way more decentralized than Ethereum and Bitcoin, which are majority in, you know, the East, right? Do you pre-search? I should. Haven't done pre-search yet. What's up, guys? Guys, we've been going on for an hour and 20. It feels like it too. Like now the beer is like a little bit settling in. Do you pre-search? I do not. I do not. I need to get into pre-search. I know it's interesting the type of tokens that the XRP community gets into, man. I hear all these random ones and I don't understand how they're connected to the XRPL. I don't know if pre-search is, to tell you the truth. But it's just interesting. I feel it's like the type of coins the XRP community gets into that aren't really necessarily associated with XRP or Interledger protocol. But anything Flare associated or XRPL airdrop token associated, they're definitely in on. You know, but other things like maybe collaborations with major blockchains, like I don't know if the XRP community is going to be into Compound now that they showed up at Ripple's swell event. I don't know if the XRP community is going to be into FTX or the FTT token, right? Now that Sam Bankman-Fried was there at Ripple swell as well. We know Solana's got major connections through Greg Kidd and Ripple, right? Same thing with the Cosmos ecosystem. Some of their blockchains utilizing interledger protocol, right? But no, XRP community likes things like XR Doge, Pre-Search, SafeMoon, Klima, Ohm. Like, I don't know about these projects though. Maybe there's tremendous rewards that are being had there, and hence why maybe the XRP community is in on them. I just find that it's interesting that not all of them have like direct connections to that, right? DGB, Digibyte's finally getting some love. That's great to see. They got a strong community, man. I think Digibyte could definitely make it for sure. Pre is a search engine. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't own any, but I've heard about it. I don't know what, you know, if it's necessarily solving a problem that no other company can eventually solve, especially a company that maybe a blockchain that makes faster and cheaper payments. Like, how fast and cheap are the payments with Pre-Search? Do you still have to use an ERC20 wallet or MetaMask? Is it an Ethereum layer 2 token? Yeah, see, Ohm has hella forks with nice APY. That's crazy, man. I heard there's like this one called Snowbite or something like that, or Snowfall or whatever. I heard there was like a fork of that now that has like, I understand these coins are like trillions in APY. I get that. I understand. Like, that's insane. I don't know what the fluctuation of the specific coin itself is like, but trillions of APY is trillions of APY. That's insane. Like, I don't even know how they do that. How do they even get away with that? Like, what is that even like? How do they even make money? So yeah, get Pre, put it in the browser extension, super easy to use, and you earn passive. So from what I understand, ask permission is a pretty easy way to earn some passive ask tokens, right? And then what? Pre-search, web extension for search. Okay, I'll try those out. I need to see what their tech is, man. If it's related to Ethereum, you guys, and it's not related to XRP or Flare or Solana or Atom in any way, I might have to skip out on it. And, you know, I look forward to hearing the awesome gains that you guys will probably make, though, because I've definitely skipped out on a good amount of awesome projects that end up making a ton of money for some people. But I just have my preferences, you know. Fact that the SEC wants retails out from XRP. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Great first comment to bring in right here. Dubian 2. Here's a wrench, my dude. With a wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Shout out to Dubian. Everybody welcome Dubian to the Blue Crew. Shout out to you, my man. Yeah, the SEC case, the bearishness from other communities, the perception that it's a banker's coin or a scam, high risk, right? There's just a lot of centralized exchanges not listing XRP or relisting XRP. There's a lot of things, a lot of factors of them not wanting you to go in at all on XRP, chase NFTs, chase community tokens, chase meme tokens, chase all these other tokens that are blowing up. Don't even think about XRP. Get distracted with all these trials of different things happening in real life. Get caught up in the whatever social media is talking about on that specific day. Get caught up in what the regular media is telling you to get caught up in. That so many distractions out there, so many. Jump into the AR, realm, jump into VR, put on these Oculus goggles, do all these things, right? And then at the heart of it all is like the payment system shifting over to a new standard. Earn Pre for entering searches as you browse normally. I dig that. I can maybe do that with Netbox, right? Or Brave, right? Don't you get paid? The thing I like about Netbox versus Brave, for example, you get paid to surf the internet, right? You create your Netbox wallet when you download the browser, and you get paid for your activity on the internet, not even using a search engine, just your internet activity, and completely ad-free, right? That's very interesting, because with Brave, part of you getting paid is dealing with the ads, right? Is dealing with the ads and getting paid in BAT token for your attention, right? The basic attention token. So Netbox, not many people are aware of, but it's a browser that you can get paid while you're just browsing the internet. I use it on my phone. I use it on my laptop. I have a master node for it, right? So I'm earning staking rewards. You can stake your NBX, your Netbox token, right? And you just don't only have to use the web browser or a web search engine. Just all the activity that you do on that browser, you get compensated for. I dig that. But now if I add pre-search onto that, for example, a web extension within Netbox, not only will I get paid in Netbox tokens for my web activity, my internet activity, I can also get paid in pre-search when I use pre-search, the web extension. That's pretty dope. So now getting multiple coins for my internet activity, I dig that. Do you know if your privacy is the thing that is profitable with Netbox, or is it mining? Do you know? It sounds interesting. That's why I'm asking. Do you know if your privacy is the thing that's profitable? They're backed by a major internet security company called Kaspersky. And so from what I understand, it's inherently, they claim that they're the first blockchain web browser, like a web browser built on blockchain, right? Whereas I don't know if they really say that for Brave, right? I think maybe Brave browser uses a blockchain, but I don't know if they're built on top of a blockchain. Maybe their collaboration with Solana now makes them built on top of a blockchain, right? But inherently NBX is a blockchain within itself. The web browser itself is the blockchain, and you have a wallet right there with it. I think we still have our extension for it in the description below of our videos for Netbox browser if you want to check out a little bit more into it. The Netbox masternode is still really cheap. I have one just for shits, and it's nice getting the staking rewards for it as well. Once again, this one's really high. It's a risky one because it's just such a low market cap, but I think it's interesting. I enjoy using it way more than Brave browser, to tell you the truth. It's like a completely ad-free experience, right? And you're getting paid for your daily activity on it. You get paid out daily. Whereas with BAT, there's sort of like an epoch system, right? But it's super cheap anyway. I mean, MBX is, I don't know if it's ever going to really succeed, but it definitely feels like this is super early days for this web browser. I sound like a pre-shill? No worries. I need to check out pre, because if I can do that with Netbox, then that means I could be earning double rewards for just surfing everything on my web activity, right? CKJ cellmate, that's pretty funny. I'm not trying to get guys, tokens like this, like a MBX internet node token, or hell, even Cheems in terms of a meme token. I'm not really recommending these to you guys. I'll make you guys aware of them, and I'm having fun with them, and their prices are wherever, it's everywhere. They fluctuate in all directions, but I'm just kind of having fun with them to see maybe if 2 years down the line, maybe something happens. You never know. But MBX, Netbox, I've been enjoying. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I could totally see Cosmos inter-blockchain communication working with a project, a layer 1, that's part of IBC that would be working on search engines. Guys, actually, IrisNet, you guys know I'm a big fan of Iris. They announced their collaboration with Starname, which is a Cosmos ecosystem token already, but enabling star names for IrisNet holders. So now you can enter your star name and send Iris donations or transactions to other people with star names as well. It's kind of like unstoppable domains, right? Or the EOS, addresses, or custom addresses, or Solana custom addresses, right? Sologenics rising because of the airdrop. I think so too, but it's just unbelievable that we saw that crypto go down to what, 10 cents, you guys. And we're here on the live stream in this area talking with you guys going, it just doesn't make sense, right? I was pulling out my top 5 cryptos to look at, Solo being part of there. And I was just saying, I know it just doesn't feel right. Like, what really has Sologenic been doing? And all we've seen was that announcement for an NFT marketplace, but yet the price just plunged. It plunged so hard. But yet that was one of our best trades recently. That and Cheems turned out to be, that was a hell of a week, man. And it's still continuing. Render token now doing its thing. So unbelievable, man. I really feel like, you know, I'm trying not to get too excited or too ahead of myself. But, you know, we kept our faith that the bull cycle was going to continue when it was at its lowest low right there before this relief rally. I don't know if this is just a relief rally and a continuation of the bear market. But it feels like it, you know, we got to take advantage of that chance for a continuation of the bull cycle. So I'm not going to say we are going to continue. There's still certain marks that we obviously need to see, but it feels like we're going back into a bull cycle. I certainly hope the end of this year is fantastic. Who knows what this, you know, what global catalyst may be in the way, though, from stopping crypto from really launching, but we'll see what ends up happening. It is pretty cool. You can customize, search, and aggregate from any site or engine too. Okay. Not the greatest intrinsic results, but the more it's used, the more extensive, etc. All right, all right. I can't wait for that Sologenic airdrop. That's going to be fun. I love that CKJ cellmate was like, dude, Nbox looks hella cheap. Yeah. So what's it called? I have bought 1,500 solo and we'll get 5 per solo at the airdrop. That makes 7,500 solo after the airdrop. Hell yeah, my man. They have a pretty low supply, don't they? Isn't there a pretty low supply for solo? Could have an awesome 2022. We'll see what ends up happening with Sologenic and that NFT marketplace. But anyways, guys, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. This is definitely way over time here, but just appreciate hanging out with you guys. Thanks for so much support, you guys. Thanks for the 30 likes, any new subscribers to the channel. Always good hanging out with you guys and talking crypto, drinking a beer, hanging out with the Blue Crew. Love doing it, you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, Atom community, ALGO community, ADA community, Solana community, all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.